NNPC will cease to exist within 6 months. Group Managing Director of the Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation, Mele Kyari, has said within the next 6 months, the Nigerian-owned oil company will cease to exist, and a new company that will be known as a CAMA company will be incorporated and operate under the Company Allied Matters Act. Mr. Kyari stated this on Monday when he featured on Arise Newsnight and noted that by the virtue of the Petroleum Industry Act, all liabilities and assets of the NNPC will be transferred to the new company. He also noted there will be a transition that will ensure the smooth shift from present state to the new company as prescribed by the Act. With the imminent unbundling of the NNPC, Mr. Kyari addressed issues as it relates to whether he has lost his job. He spoke on the 3% revenue allocation to the host communities, describing the allotted funds as more than the entire fund of the Niger Delta Development Commission. Cool. Actually, what is okay, that makes sense. Well, we move, I don't know, in the next 6 years, we should have a new government. So if there's any changes that has to be made, it's going to be by the new government. And I guess, makes sense. This definitely, 100% is strategic because we knew it as the Petroleum Industry Bill. Now it's been signed, so it's an act. And yeah, it's very much strategic. I'm not even sure the details of this. 3% to host communities of the revenue allocation is absolutely ludicrous, very small. And then the question is, can we see the results and the use of all this? Can we see them? No, because they will be stolen. They will become stolen funds. So I don't know. I think this is definitely strategic. Now, money is going to be made and looted for now till 2023. And I guess the next person that's going to rule is going to be APC because it's now for the next 6 years. Oh, no, for the next 6 months. Wow, why did I think it was years? Within the next 6 months. Wow, very strategic, 1000%. So obviously this was obviously made to, smoothen the pockets of the current administration. And yeah, at least we have a hint that the next government will be in some way related to APC because these benefits will not just go like that. I guess it is what it is. But actually, it's not easy. It's not what it is. It cannot be because I know that this is very much severe. I know that this definitely much deserves the emergence and severity of conversation and discourse that it deserves, but I just cannot pinpoint it because I don't fully understand the implication of this because there's an implication 1000%. Because key statement here, I can't say it word for word, but it says that assets, yes, all liabilities and assets of the NNPC will be transferred to the new company. I know a company will have liabilities, but then the assets, for these to be, this has corruption written all over it, because for these liabilities and assets to be transferred to the new company, the assets must be a lot. This is the NNPC we are talking about. This is in control of Nigeria's mono economy, as in this is the only avenue where revenue comes in. So yeah, this has corruption written all over it, and it is not surprising. Wow, and it's so hard to explain. I don't know how to explain. I think it's hard to understand because I don't really fully understand the implication of the Petroleum Industry Bill. And I think that a lot of us are not. And I think these are such sensitive, intricate parts of government that you need to know about because then you'd understand why the whole country is what it is sometimes. But, but we don't get to understand things like this. So when things like this are signed until, let's say, a lawyer, somebody who knows how the constitution works now explains it, and everyone's like, what, really? So knowledge is really power, and I advise anyone listening, please go and do your research on the petroleum industry bill. Understand what assets and liabilities are there. I mean, it's Nigeria. It's not like they're going to put these things online of what is earned and all that, because we can't trust Nigerian figures, especially to date. So yeah, this I can say for sure deserves the most utmost urgency and emergence that it deserves, because I think there are going to be strong implications. Of course, it has corruption written all over it, and for the next 6 months, just I think expect the worst. Again, I am under-equipped in terms of explaining what this is, but it has red flags all over it. Someone here says, is this an act of transferring ownership of Nnpc to the North while incorporating another company and transferring assets of Nnpc to the new one? Is that the honest service required of you? That is true. Hundreds of new companies will not change anything in Nnpc as long as the North controls your present behavior in management of all national corporations. Wow. That is true, because what really matters here is the transferring of assets and liabilities. Why does there have to be a new company? What is the reason? Why? Because it's like, listen, by the way, so you're not shocked, in the next 6 months, Nnpc is going to become CAMA, CAMA, move. That's literally the vibe that is being, that's the tone and the atmosphere of this article and the way it's being said, because what problems was it having? Was Nnpc going under? Who made his decision? Did Nigerians agree to the decision? Did the host communities? You see how the violations keep listing. Nigerians agree, they know what's going on. The host communities that actually own this oil, are they aware of the implications of this bill? Like, why? The question is, what is wrong with Nnpc? Why? Are they going under? Have they gone into administration? Do they need to be saved? And it will be known as a CAMA company. That's the Company Allied Matters Act. What does that mean? And to exist and be a new company. Also, it would not be named CAMA. It would become a CAMA company, which is the Company Allied Matters Act. Then what would be the name? Forgetting the name, why does it have to be a new company? So what is the CAMA? What is the Company Allied Matters Act? I advise, please go do your research on this. People, I think, and don't forget to like and subscribe.